figure out how to put our life back together.
We had a great life.
Until you ruined
no,
it.
you ruined it.
I ruined
By the
it.
hedgehog.
You were the
are
one
paying
that slept
attention
with
to the
him.
hedgehog.
This is ridiculous. You're not only
What?
calling me
What?
boring,
Ridiculous.
but you're
well, if
cheating
the shoe
on me.
fits. Yeah. Well, you know, you are having such an affair with Petunia. You love her so much.
You're
Why don't you
comparing
marry
my
her?
relationship with
My
our
affair
hedgehog with
meant nothing
your
to me.
affair?
Yes.
This is ridiculous.
Yes,
This is
technically she
crazy.
has been taking
Oh
all
my
your
God.
affectionate attention away from me. I would say you're having an affair too.
Yeah,
With the
you think so?
hedgehog? With the
Stop,
hedgehog?
Stop,
Really?
stop. I
What?
can't take it anymore. Just stop. You're scaring me and Petunia.
See? Look what you're doing to Petunia.
Me?
And
When I'm
Lucy.
doing, you're yelling and being
I'm
boring.
yelling. You're the one that cheated.
Doesn't matter.
Oh my
You're
God.
cheating with the hedgehog.
Okay, well,
Really?
we got to do something.
Really?
Yeah?
Yes.
So
What do
here,
you-
here
yeah.
we go.
What do you suggest?
Oh,
Lawyers
super
are
expensive.
super expensive.
Obviously, they're expensive.
And
They're lawyers.
if
They've
I
been
know
school for
us,
a
we'll
long
be
time.
hashing it out for
Yeah.
a long time.
We've been hashing
so,
it out for
yes,
a long
we
time
have.
already.
So, because you're boring.
Here's what we're
Yes.
going to do. Here's what
Yes.
we're going to do.
Okay.
Hey, Google, how to do what's best for your hedgehog.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Really? You don't? Really?
Yeah.
Really? That's not what we're
that's
looking
matters
for.
here.
No. How about this? Google. Alternative to court. Oh, look. This looks interesting.
What's ADR?
ADR is alternative to dispute resolution.
Uh.
According to this article by Dr. Pamela Struss, it is an alternative to going to court and involving lawyers. Sounds much cheaper.
Honestly.
We meet with the neutral party and they help us work out our issues. What do you think? What do you think about that?
Sounds good.
Mediation? Sounds good to you?
Yeah?
That sounds good to me.
Mediation, we learned that in my class. Shannon's parents have done it. You guys should do it.
Yeah?
Really? Oh, okay.
Alright.
Yeah,
Huh?
anything to stop this fighting.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
she thinks so, yeah.
Okay, I'm down for it.
Okay.
Hmm?
Let's try it.
All right, try it.
Lucy, why don't you tell us what's going on at home?
Okay. Things are just really bad at home. I mean, everything was fine and then they got me Petunia. And I love her so much. But then Mommy got mad that Daddy likes Petunia too, like I do, but I don't know. And then I don't know, there's a lot going on between them. And I guess Mommy went and saw someone else other than Daddy, and then Daddy found out, and now it's just so bad. I can't listen to them argue. It's so bad. I just want to be with Petunia and everyone to be nice and happy again.
Thank you for sharing, Lucy. We'll see if Rose and Hope can help you out.
Hello everyone, thank you for agreeing to be here today. My name is Rose, this is my co-mediator Hope, and we're both certified mediators in the state of Virginia.
Hello, how you doing?
That's good.
So it's important to note that the mediation process is completely voluntary, so if either of you feel uncomfortable with the process, with me and my co-mediator, or just with anything in general, you can feel free to either stop the mediation completely or just take a short break. So everything in this mediation is confidential. It will not leave this room. I will be taking notes just to help me remember, help me help you, and I won't report anything on it unless there is collusion to commit a crime or child endangerment, in which case I am required by the state of Virginia to report it. Yes?
What is collusion?
Collusion to commit a crime, it's just, for example, if you're talking about, oh, I'm going to go rob that bank, something like that, we would have to report it.
Okay.
Or if you're
You're not
talking about
gonna do that,
endangering
are you?
someone.
Is there a crime for boring?
Is there a crime for cheating?
Let's
No.
let's
Is
stay on
there-
topic
yeah.
for now. So like I said,
Just
I'll be
checking.
taking notes, but it will be destroyed at the end. It's also important for you guys both to know that Hope and I have no binding authority here. We're not lawyers. We can't give you legal counsel. However, if you do need a lawyer, if you want to consult an attorney at any point in time,
I can
You're
call my
welcome
lawyer
to.
if I like.
that's completely up to you. It's at your discretion.
attorney.
But it is important to note, while we do have no binding authority, anything that you sign here today might become legally binding. So if you do want to consult an attorney before signing it, you are welcome and encouraged to do so.
So like Rose said, you can take breaks. Just let us know. We can take a quick 5-minute break. You also have the option to caucus, so we'll take one of you guys individually and talk to you privately. We won't have to talk about it during the process, but if you wish to share it, we can do that upon request. We also have
That's a caucus?
Yes,
Caucus?
that's a caucus. And you can request for that at any given time, or we might decide that would be a good idea.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll speak to you privately, and then we'll speak to you privately, and like I said, it'll be confidential, but we can talk about it if you would like us to.
Okay.
Alright, and then we also have restrooms and water fountains straight down the hallway to the right. And also, a couple of the ground rules, you also want to respect each other. Do not talk over each other, which is very important. No personal attacks. I know situations can get very emotional, but we can always take a 5-minute break if we need to kind of cool down. I know that's important. And we'll also
Might
sign.
be needed.
Yes, of course.
Yes, it
That's
might
very
be
normal,
needed.
and you can just let us know at any given time.
And also just ask that everyone remains seated at all times.
It's fair. Okay.
Alright, so if you could please sign this agreement. This agreement doesn't mean you have to come to resolution, it just means you understand the rules and you're here to do the mediation process.
Sure.
Thank you. Your pen? I think it was actually my pen, but
Now-
you're
It's my
using
pen.
it.
Why don't we start with introducing yourselves and tell us how you would like Hope and I to address you.
Okay. Well, I'm Jonathan. You can call me John or Jonathan. I don't really mind.
And I'm Margot, his wife.
Cheating. Wait.
To a boring husband.
Okay. I'm
Mhm.
so glad
So
we're
a
here.
A hedgehog lover.
A
Yeah,
reminder, no
right.
personal attacks. I know there's a lot of tension and both of you are very hurt, but we want to create a safe space.
Yeah, we're off to a good start.
Yeah.
Okay, so would anyone like to start?
Yeah, I'll go first. Is that
Margot, do you feel comfortable with that?
Sure, why not?
okay?
Go ahead.
I will.
Alright,
Thanks.
go ahead, Jonathan.
Thank you. So I've been working a lot. I just got a promotion actually, got a raise to pay. Thank you, I appreciate that. To pay for the house that we live in, the family that I support. You know, like she said, she's my wife, our daughter, our hedgehog. Provide for them. And she found it necessary to cheat on me. So that's why we're here.
Margot, why don't you tell your side of the story?
So it all began about 7 months ago when I bought Petunia for our daughter Lucy, and Lucy did not bond with Petunia as well or as much as Jonathan did, and so that's taken a lot of his time. And another thing is that we used to always watch I Love Lucy. It would be on all the time during the day at the house. And when we got home, when Jonathan got home after dinner, we would sit down and watch I Love Lucy together, spent time together. But now he just wants to spend time with Petunia. He doesn't want to spend time watching I Love Lucy. And we bonded over that. We even named our daughter after the main character. And finally, another thing is that we haven't been intimate for 4 months.
I've been stressed
4
out.
months.
I've been stressed
One-
What
out.
would any frustrated woman do? I had an affair.
Talk
But
to
it
me.
meant nothing. You're not talking. You're with Petunia all the time.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that Jonathan, you're feeling very stressed and overwhelmed at work, and when you come home, you kind of just like to relieve some stress, and maybe Petunia provides some stress relief for you. Does that sound about right?
That is spot on because
And you
she
just-
does not provide any stress relief.
Let's remember no personal attacks. Let's just
Okay.
keep it to the facts.
I
I'm
could.
trying.
You don't allow me to.
So, Margot, what I'm hearing you say is that you were feeling neglected as a woman, and you're also just very confused as to why your husband was spending so much time with the hedgehog instead of with you, and maybe he was giving up a really great like tradition that you had together, and you just felt kind of upset about that. You were just feeling neglected and confused. Does that sound about right?
Yes, overall, yes.
So on the intake, what couldn't be agreed on was custody of Petunia, the daughter Lucy, and the I Love Lucy DVDs. What do you guys see as an ideal outcome?
Well, I want full ownership of the DVDs.
Excuse me.
Bless
Sorry.
you know, I'm sick and tired of being treated like a nobody. I want an apology
Nobody.
from my wife. I feel like a nobody. I mean,
Okay.
clearly, obviously, you're treating me like a nobody. So I want full ownership of the DVDs. I want an apology from my wife. And really, I just want Lucy and Petunia to not get caught in the middle of the tension between her and I anymore. That's it.
No matter what happens, Jonathan, I don't want Lucy to be caught in the middle either. I told you my affair meant nothing to me. And it's just so frustrating because I'm trying to, be a good wife to you, and I just miss you. And I wish you would work on our relationship and pay more attention to me. I still love you, and I always will.
How could you do this to me? You hurt me so much.
You hurt me too.
I-
Because not paying attention to me. I felt that you replaced me with an animal.
That's not what I did, but I'm willing to work on our relationship for the sake of Petunia and Lucy.
And
That's it.
spend less time with Petunia.
That's where
Okay.
I'm at right now. That's it.
So it seems like both of you want to work on this together, the relationship, which is progress, and both of you don't want Lucy to be caught in the middle of this.
Yeah.
Is there any possible solutions either of you have in mind that you could work towards that?
Maybe we could try couples therapy. I've heard other people tried that.
Jonathan, how would you feel about couples therapy?
I mean, I'd like to work through this eventually, but right now it's too raw for me. I think I need some time just apart to kind of digest what's going on.
So you want maybe a little time to be separated
Yeah.
and then maybe eventually talk about couples therapy?
Yeah.
Margot, what do you think about that?
Yeah.
So you both can take a look at this pamphlet and see what therapist might work for you. You can figure that out amongst yourselves. So you both agreed that you'd have a trial separation period during which you'll go to couples therapy. Now, what about Lucy, Petunia, and the DVDs?
Well, I would like to have Lucy live with me because I stay at home and I drive her back and forth to school and I take her to her practices and her other events. I don't care if she sees her dad during the weekend or during the week. I'm open to that. I don't mind that at all. If there's time in her schedule and his schedule, I don't mind that at all. I'll move Lucy and myself down the street to my mother's house, and Jonathan can stay at our place during our separation.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine with me, just so long as I see Lucy on the weekends. That's good.
Okay, so you both have agreed to couples therapy and a trial separation. But what about Petunia and the DVDs?
Well, I mean, I love Petunia, obviously. But ultimately, we bought her for Lucy. So I don't want to take Petunia away from our daughter. So she can stay with you during the times that she's there with you. During the week, on the weekends, when they both come over to my place, they can both come. That's good.
Okay. Thank you, Jonathan. I know that'll mean a lot to Lucy because even though she's not as close to Petunia as you are, she still loves Petunia. But you can visit any time during the week, and she can go to the weekends. As for the DVDs, I mean, I think we should put them away for a special occasion to watch them, when it's a special time instead of watching them every day. And because, it didn't mean a lot to you, but I think, if we just take them out and watch them, it'll mean a lot on those special occasions. And I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for having an affair and that I still love you. And I'm glad that we're trying to work on this and work it out.
I appreciate that apology, and I love you too.
Well, I'm glad we can work on things.
Okay, so this is the agreement we have come to. You both will have a trial separation during which you will attend a couples therapy. During the separation, Lucy and Petunia will stay with Margot, who will be staying at her mother's house, but Jonathan can visit whenever he wants. The I Love Lucy DVDs will be put away into storage, but saved for special occasions. Do both of you agree to this?
Can I make a small amendment to this?
Of course.
Where I can have our daughter come to my house on the weekend.
Yes, of course.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can do that. How do
Okay.
you feel about that, Margot?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
we
cool.
can
Yeah.
definitely add that for you.
Then
Okay.
now it's good with me. Yeah.
All right, so thank you for your patience and your willingness to cooperate. I think we have uncovered a lot of underlying emotions here today. So you're both on a good path. So if you could please sign here if you agree.
Okay. Yeah.
Once again, thank you both for being here today, and if you guys ever require our services again, maybe after the separation period, just reach out to us and we'd be happy to help.
Thank you both.
Thank you. Thank you
Appreciate it.
both. Thank
Thank you
Yeah,
for coming.
thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, there you go. Thank you.
So, Rose, Hope, what did you guys think about that mediation?
It was interesting.
I mean, when we first got in there and they were talking about Petunia, like I was thinking maybe that was their daughter or something, and when they said it was a hedgehog, this whole thing was about a hedgehog?
Yeah. And those videos, I Love Lucy DVDs.
Who even watches that anymore?
And they watch it all the time.
Like
I
they
didn't
have it
understand
playing
that.
all the time. And they don't even like it. I mean, we're supposed to be mediators. We're supposed to be like these, like above judgment, but damn, that was a crazy argument.
How'd the session go?
I mean, we worked through the resolution, so
Yeah, I think we did well. Overall, the interesting and weird quirks, I think it went very well.
Anything get out of hand?
At times, I mean, it was about, cheating. There's a lot of pain there, so it did get a little intense at times. But in the end, they worked well together and they still loved each other, so I think that helped out a
and
lot.
for a mediation, it was pretty tame.
So, Jonathan,
Yeah.
what brought you to mediation today?
Well, my wife was cheating on me. But everything is better now, isn't it? We had some problems with Petunia here and Lucy, our daughter. But it seems to be working out, We're taking up some couples therapy. I have high hopes. Feeling better. Yep.
All right, you go. All right. So, Margot, why don't you tell us what brought you to mediation today?
Well, what brought me to mediation was my marriage was not going very well. Communication was just really not much to speak of. Jonathan, my husband, would go in a room and spend time with a hedgehog, and that just did not sit very well. And I did have an affair, but it meant nothing, and I did tell Jonathan. So I am glad that we are able to go to mediation and work some things out for the sake of our child, Lucy, and for our marriage and for our family.
Good. So, Petunia, why don't you tell us why Margot and Jonathan are coming to mediation?